Okay, so you are definitely at a crossroads in your life over there. It looks like you have quite a decision to make, and these are two aces. Both of them are crossed. You've got the crossroads here, and you've got the cross swords over here. Now, the cross swords usually in Lenormand is about some kind of fateful decision. So there is some kind of big decision that you have to make, and you are reluctant to actually make that decision. Maybe you don't have all the information at hand at this particular moment. So this is the beginnings of new ventures that you want to start over here. And you've got that sunrise coming up over there on the card, which is showing that you have this big decision. You might also well be dealing with a lot of toxic people over here. You've got the snake card over here, so somebody around you is venomous, or maybe causing a lot of problems, speaking about you, maybe even blocking your ability to even make the decision to move on. So it looks like you do want to leave it all behind and move on. This the 8 of clubs over here is almost like the 8 of rods over there. So you're trying to move forward, but maybe there is somebody that is standing in your way over there, and there's might be spreading a lot of rumors, or maybe even creating obstacles that you're finding difficult to overcome. This ace of clubs over here showing that there's a new opportunity. It's like the ace of rods, but you have to make a big decision, and it's going to be a brand new start that you want to make. So you are a bit confused about things at the moment. So this is like the ace of swords. You do want to cut things out and move forward. You want to make a clean break, but making that decision is being it's a bit difficult at the moment. You might be dealing with some kind of conflict as well, or you could even be dealing with legal issues, and this is about you're trying to make a career move, and this is becoming a problem. Now, in the past, you've got that 5 of clubs over here, but you've also got the clove card over here. So this is showing new luck coming in your way. So it looks like you've been having a lot of conflict going on around you, but things are about to change. Luck is about to change, or it's moving towards a more positive change, really. You've got the stork card over here, which usually shows a home movement, a change of residence, maybe even moving on to work somewhere else, maybe relocating, or maybe you have just relocated. You've certainly been faced with a lot of options. You had to make some kind of decision over here, or maybe you're planning on making some kind of, maybe you're planning on emigrating, and you have a lot of options, a lot of choices in order for you to change your residence. So you've got a lot on your mind right now, a big decision coming up for you there. Now, going into the future, you've got the eye card over here, so you need to actually rely on your own intuition there. You need to take some time, step back from the situation in order for you to make this particular decision, and you need to actually do a lot of research before you do it. Whatever's happened, whatever conflicts you've been facing have caused a lot of problems. There's been you may have been dealing with a lot of legal issues, or maybe official issues, and now you've decided that you want to move on. You need to take a step back to come up with a new strategy, and you need to use a lot of your intuition to do that, and also maybe do a lot of research so that you can make some kind of informed decision when you move forward. You've got the 8 of Cups over here, or the 8 of Hearts over here. This is moving away from a situation. You've got a cat over there on this card as well, which is talking about moving away independently. So the 8 of Cups is walking away from a situation that's not serving you anymore, something that was very established, that you put a lot of energy, a lot of time into, something that you loved doing. But now it seems like whatever's happened is not working out for you, and you're going to be moving on from it, moving on very, very independently, on your own path, on your own journey over there. The cat card, it also warns you, just be careful of people flattering you, or people saying things that they don't really mean. So don't really, it's not a time to really divulge all your plans to people. If you're planning on moving on, do it, and then talk about it, really. But whatever you're moving to will bring in, a lot more peace as well. You need to actually even heal from the situation, and you need to, use your intuition when you're making these decisions as well. So a big major decision coming up for you, and big changes are coming up to get away from that toxic situation. So I'm going to draw some cards from the Sorceress Tarot for the main read. So the bottom of the deck, you've got the Three of Pentacles. So you're either working very, very hard, you're putting a lot of effort into it, you might be even doing some studying. There's a lot of deadlines that you're working for at the moment, and you're working in some kind of project where you're the one that is pretty much directing everything there. You're doing a lot of learning as well on it. A lot of intellectual work is going into this particular project, and it looks like you're the one that is heading that particular project. So working pretty hard and pretty focused on your work, also learning, doing a lot of research as well. Being pretty hands-on at this particular job as well. So what's happening with you? You've got the Ace of Pentacles over here, and you've got that 9, which is the Hermit card over there. So this Hermit card is about being very work focused, putting your head down, maybe spending a lot of time by yourself, maybe also doing a lot of study as well. So you could be doing a lot of research, you could be doing a lot of study, but it's something that means that you spend a lot of time by yourself and a lot of time alone. Very focused, very concentrated, cutting out the rest of the world. There seems to be some kind of new offer that is coming over there with that Ace of Pentacles. Now, this could be that you've started maybe new study with that Ace of Pentacles, or it could be that you've started a new job, and maybe this is why you're putting your head down and being very, very focused on this particular job. So all these cards are about work, it's about money, it's about being focused on your career. You've got a lot of skill, but you're also learning as well. So something about this job, requires further training, or you're training on the job, or you're doing some kind of course while you're working as well. But you're certainly very, very focused with that Hermit card. This is the card ruled by Virgo. And you can see this man has got his, habit on, and he's got his head, covered over there. So he's been, just really not looking at anything else that's going on around you, but being very, very focused. So whatever this job is, it seems like that is where you are concentrating all your efforts and energies on. So in the past, you've got this Page of Rods over here. So it seems like this new job has come in, somewhat recently. There was maybe this offer has been made. There was a lot of travel. Maybe you traveled to go and do this particular job, or maybe this job has, meant that you've had a lot of communication with a lot of people, a lot of foreign people as well, whatever you've been doing. So it seems like there was a brand new beginning, and you've been working on that particular job. So the pages are usually about starting something new and putting all your effort and energy and focusing on that. And you can see this Queen of Pentacles is very focused on the coin as well. So this particular job, you might have recently gotten a promotion, and maybe this is the reason why you're working so hard. And this is about being very focused, being very organized, being very practical in whatever you're doing. But there's also a degree of leadership that is associated with this particular job. So money is coming in. I mean, you haven't reached the top of your earning potential, but you're certainly working towards that with that Queen of Pentacles there. And also working very, very independently there. So on your mind, you've got the Six of Pentacles. Now you're waiting for more money to come in. You can see this little girl kissing the frog. So you're hoping whatever you're doing right now is going to turn into that prince, or rather whatever whatever efforts you're putting in now, you're trying to manifest and make it into something that is going to pay off in a big way. So it seems like you may have just started this journey or this career, and you've got a long way to go, but you are working very, very hard to manifest that and bring in the money with that Six of Pentacles. So that's on your mind. Maybe you're looking for strategies and ways in which you can make this, get the promotions or move forward. So it's about learning, it's about study. So whatever you're doing on this job, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups here in this particular deck, you can see this person is very, very focused, on their work, and spending a lot of time with their books as well. And there's a lot of deadlines. So you might be studying for an exam, studying to do something further in your career, but you are certainly very, very focused on it. It seems like you've left the world behind and you are just on your own path. Whatever you're doing now is going to take you forward in your career, and so that is why you're spending a lot of time with that education or with that training that you're doing now. So all these cards are really indicating you spending a lot of time alone, a lot of time studying. You can see even with this Three of Pentacles here, it's got all the books out, working but also studying. And here with this Eight of Cups, definitely studying, definitely spending a lot of time. You've got another hourglass over here, so there's some kind of deadline that you're working towards. So it might well be that you are going to be taking some kind of exams, and this is what you're doing at the moment, studying for it. Now going into the future and what's happening with you, actually you've got that Ace of Cups, well, the Page of Cups over here. So the Page of Cups is also about dealing with information, working with that information. So whatever it is that you've started, maybe it was a new course that you started, you're still very much involved in work and study on that particular aspect. So you're learning a lot of new knowledge, learning a lot of new things, and you're building good foundations for the rest of your career at the moment. So still spending a lot of time by yourself, but also very, very focused on that education. Now you've got that King of Swords over here. So this might well be that you're studying towards some exam, some kind of, maybe it's an oral exam, something that you're going to be doing, and this is a judgment usually, but this could also be an assessment, a judgment that is coming up for you. So maybe this is why you're working so hard and you're really focused, because you're working towards this particular assessment that is coming through. And you are trying very, very hard to manifest everything, and you're worried that whatever you work on may not even come to light. This is the Eight of Rods. So you want things to start moving. You're working with a lot of information as well, but you can see this man is very, very focused on whatever he's doing. It's almost like he's focusing on the sun. So you are, it's almost like you're almost channeling the divine to give you that information, and you're very, very focused on it. Maybe you're worried that maybe you're not spending enough time or energy on it, but certainly you are, because all these cards are showing that you are very, very focused on this work, and it looks like you're learning quite a bit. So what's going on for the future and the final outcome? You've got that Two of Rods over here. You get the Eight of Swords, and you've got the King of Cups there. So with that Two of Rods, so you've got a lot of plans. You're making a lot of detailed plans for the future. You have an idea about what you want to do. It seems like you want to leave the old position you are in at the moment, whatever you're doing at the moment, and move on. This is a card of choice. It's a card of making decisions. You can see, being very focused on that crystal ball. So whatever you're working on now, you're hoping that this is the thing that's going to free you from this particular situation and help you move forward. Take your gifts to the world, really. So you want to maybe go global. With that Two of Rods, it's about going out into the world. So whatever you're doing now, maybe you're working on it, but you're planning on taking it out getting out of that situation, moving on to a more international front, or global, moving to a global scale, really. And you're making a lot of intricate plans as well to do that. So whatever you're doing right now, you are feeling a little bit trapped. You've got that Eight of Swords over here, feeling a bit stuck in that particular position. I mean, you are pretty much chained to your work right now, chained to your books, and this is causing a lot of anxiety, and maybe feeling very lonely as well. Usually the Eight of Swords is about, not really, maybe expecting the worst case scenario and not really seeing how you can get yourself out of this, it's something you have to do. You will be the one that will be able to free yourself from the situation. And it looks like the study or whatever you're doing, once you, get through whatever this assessment is, it looks like that is going to be the thing that allows you to cut yourself out of this particular situation. Now you've got that King of Cups over there. So, this is about maybe you need to go to somebody and ask them for some advice. It might be a teacher, somebody who is a very supportive person. There might be some kind of information that you need, some kind of help that you need, or some kind of advice that you need to get yourself feeling out of this feeling restricted or feeling anxious. This person that you can turn to might be an educator, a mentor, and they will be able to give you that advice that you need, maybe to even pass whatever you're doing, or to get through whatever studying or whatever hurdles you are facing. They'll be able to help you through these obstacles. They'll give you some very constructive advice. So this is a person that you do need to consult in this particular situation in order for you to get over whatever this obstacle is, whatever this block is that you're going through. If you're going through some kind of mental block, or if you're feeling very anxious or stressed out, it is good to go and speak to this particular person and ask for some kind of advice. They will be able to help you out. They will be able to give you some words of wisdom there. This person seems to be quite a proactive person, so they're quite dynamic, and they look like they know what they're talking about. They have had a lot of experience as well. So, this is certainly the person that you need to consult to find out what to do. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot, and the first card is the Ace of Spring, which says it's time to take action. Be fearless and happy to pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So things are coming your way. Whatever you're doing right now is going to open a lot of doors. You've got that Ace of Spring, so it's been given a new opportunity. You've got a lot of passion for whatever you're doing, and this is definitely the beginning of something really good coming your way. Whatever you're doing right now, if you need help, or if you need to do things, you need to take action. So don't sit back and just make plans. Make sure that you are being very, very proactive. You've got the Star card over here, so it says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So it looks like, the universe is on your side. You are being guided towards your right path. And also be very optimistic. Have hope. Make sure that you are being very optimistic when you're working through this situation. Maybe you have to do it. You'll have to put in the work in order for you to get the results. And it says the power of faith to move mountains. So if you put all your energies and efforts in it, you are going to see positive results. You've got the Hermit card over here again. So this is find a mentor or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Now the Hermit card is saying that you do need to focus on that work. It's very important. You can see the Hermit's got the light over there. The light usually signifies knowledge. So you need to put all your efforts into and your concentration and focus onto this work. And you do need to find yourself a mentor. And this is in the form of the King of Cups. So somebody there that's an educator or somebody that can give you this information will get you, get that anxiety out of your system. Somebody that, who will, show you the pathway or show you, what to do really. That's what you need to do. You do need to find somebody that you can turn to for some advice. But you do need to focus your efforts, concentrate your efforts, and, be very proactive. So it might be a very short period of time that you need to do all of this focused energy work or focused concentration, but it's going to bring in some really good rewards. It's going to bring in productive rewards. So just keep going, hang in there. No study is ever wasted, I believe. So whatever you're doing, if you're putting in that work, you will get the results that you are looking for. So, and try not to be too stressed out as well. Take a little bit of a break, do some meditation, relax, do something, where you walk in nature just to get the stress off, but keep that focus going. So I wish you all the luck, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. Thank you for watching.